What's up, guys? Barry Gaming here, back with some more Idle Heroes, and today we're on the Lights Army account, and of course we've had this Grimoire upgrade giving us upwards of literally, like, I think in the past month or two, this character has gained about 60,000 attack. That's essentially like saying a 33% increase in overall attack power between the different systems. Number one, no, not that one. This one. I've actually gotten this one leveled up a little bit further. I'm, of course, time gated by the quest because I spent some time not doing my quest. Even though I got the levels done and everything, we got this to level 62% and everything. So we're working on the power level here of our heroes. 250 is a powerhouse. We were, of course, just messing around with the Cloak of Soaring Phoenix. I'm just going to leave it on to see what happens here. But we were previously stuck at 922, which is a Gustin wave, which I honestly don't think this cloak is going to help with. But I want to see what type of power punching we have with this hero now, because like we've literally changed nothing since the last time we tried it, except we have a ton more power here. Now, if we get lucky with where these little chains go, cool. I don't think these linked damage can be dodged, so I don't think the artifact is going to have really any purpose here. But I'm thinking maybe we need to run a melodic strings and go for two really powerful ultimates here, big active skills, because that just wasn't enough damage right there to survive. And even if we do survive and like the enemies are stunned, we're still taking a whole world of damage, you can see, at the end of each round. And the second we attack, we just kill ourselves. So we need a lot of active abilities here with this super powered up character. So what we're going to do is we're going to go back to a melodic. Oh my gosh, where's my melodic? Where'd all my artifacts go? Or was I just blind? I think I was just blind. I think what I want to do is I just want to go back to Demon Bell on everybody, just because they're a more reliable source than living until the end of the round, because when we attack, a lot of stuff gets reflected back, and then that becomes a little bit of a challenge. So I think everybody's got what they need. Freya, yeah, that doesn't matter. It's mainly just the top 6 right here. They all have Demon Bells, and let's change this up to the Lingering Melody of the Universe. Oh man, we can try doing Balance Strike and go for like an all-out offensive thing. Like, we could try just going completely all-out offensive here, just going for the most ridiculous powerful hit that we can go for and see if it works. I just don't know if it's going to. Not having Unbending Will means that essentially if he gets linked up, he's gonna get instantly nuked. So we need to first off make sure we're not linked up. Oh god, I was about to say round 1 not linked up, successful. But I do think getting 2 big actives in a row with Balanced Strike is big, because only one portion of your hit needs to not crit for all of it to get that bonus damage from Balanced Strike. Now, we don't have the upgraded versions of any of these enables or anything like that. And this is going to take a little bit trial and error here, because, yeah, as you guys can see, if we do get linked up, it is an immediate failure. And the fact that there still does not exist a button to completely just instantly forfeit a fight means RNG has to be on our side. Now, RNG is on our side, as we have literally 4 different targets linked up, which is pretty good. We should be able to get energy, hopefully, at the end of the round here. Yes, we do. So we do. Oh, no. And then he immediately got linked up. I do think, based on the amount of damage that first round hit did, the second round hit can be powerful enough to get us a really more powerful hit. Even though Melodic String's power drops a little bit going into that second round there. Oh, man. This is gonna be the trouble that we have with this wave here. Is I think we need Balance Strike. However, by having Balance Strike, that means our odds of living to a round 2 active are pretty much slim to none, because there's 6 of these stupid, annoying Gustin totems sitting out here, and they're just not going to let us do what we need to do. Now, surprisingly enough, our other heroes did quite a bit of damage overall. The end of round damage isn't bad from the totems. Those are fine. It's when one of our heroes attacks that we run into the issue. And immediately right there. This is going to be a struggle to find what we need. The fact that we also are using demon bells on everybody is a negative in the fact that we're hitting basically all the enemies with every single hero, which means more ping damage incoming. I don't know if it would be better maybe using like an antlers cane and like doing a round 1 basic and everybody else not using demon bells either, and then trying to see how that works out. I don't know, but you see a lot of these heroes are hitting for a lot more damage now with that grimoire for enabled heroes power up. You see it's just a lot more powerful now. If you just look at the damage, like people are packing up. Look at the amount of damage Asmodel did. Holy cow. Maybe we should just go with Unbending Will on the Doom Terror Vulcan 2 to make sure he gets to a round 2 active, even if it's not as powerful of a hit, because right there, if he goes down, that pretty much is the end of the battle for us. And a lot of these other heroes are hitting really strong with just demon bells. I'm kind of wondering what would happen if we went all in on damage. It's like a ton of melodic strings here, because our heroes are actually hitting for a lot. Granted, man, that first round active from Vulcan is always such a weak ability here. Man, so much ping damage. So I think this would work normally, and this is so much closer than we were previously having. We were previously in the gutter when it came to this wave. Like, there was just no chance for us to get a victory with the way we currently have it set up. However, we have a lot more damage incoming now. And yeah, you can see he did get pinged right there. Not nearly as much damage without Balance Strike, but if we get to a round 2 active, that will be good. Granted, we're linked up on a lot of these hits. Yeah, that's going to eat right through the shield. We still need to make sure that Vulcan is not being targeted in round 1. If he is, we're still kind of out of luck here. And the tedious part is, again, there's no retire button, there's no quit button. I can understand why there's no skip button, because then you could set up a macro to just mash skip constantly on stuff like this and brute force your way through these battles finally. Man, we almost got 1 kill there. It was so close. It's so close, but it failed. Yeah, we just gotta wait for these pings to go through, and then he dodges. Yep, okay. So let's get into this. Let's hopefully not get linked up in the first round. Let's see what happens. Nope. Yep. Okay, there's 1 linked up. That could be a problem. We might still get to an active, though. I don't think these pings are going to be strong enough to kill us. Problem is, we did have a lot of energy taken away from us, and end of round... It's just too many hits. With so many active skills from our own team, it's just really, really tough to get what we need done. We basically just need to be not linked by any of the 6 targets, which is a lot of RNG to happen for Gustin Wave. And then beyond that, once we have it linked up properly, where he's not one of the targets, we then also need to get to a round 2, because you see how weak that... Oh my gosh, every single one of them is attacking our Vulcan. I think what I might do, so this isn't too long, we're gonna give it 1 or 2 more tries. We might just let our macro run, and I'll record it, and I'll cut in our successful attempt, because there's not really much I think I want to change here. I think we need 2 actives in a row, because this Gustin damage is essentially not dodgeable. And I don't think he's strong enough to do it by himself. Because if he's by himself, he's going to have 6 links. So that anytime he attacks, he's immediately going to get hit with 6 supercharged hits. And that's just not going to work. I wish we could have a bunch of carries in here that just kept reviving, because that would probably be the best strategy in the world. However... It kind of sucks that you can't use traditional regular heroes in Void campaign. That would be something that would be really fun to see happen. No, we got linked up. So we're going to take the hits. I don't think you can actually dodge the link hits, which means no matter what, at the end of this, one of our heroes is going to attack. We're not going to have a shield left. The attack is going to be powerful enough that the reflected damage completely one-shots our overpowered Vulcan. It's just how it works. And yeah. There it goes. Every single time. So for us to even have a chance, we need this to work out properly. We need him to just not be linked up. And it's pretty insane that we've gone like 7 attempts here. And every single attempt, we have been linked up. Oh my gosh, already. Oh. So here's the issue. Technically, we could use Balanced Strike as well. That is the more sound strategy for going for damage, because either way, we need to not be linked up in round 1. The problem is at the beginning of round 2, some damage goes out. And we have a chance of dying at the beginning of round 2 when all those Gustins link to new heroes, because as you guys see, when it comes to like round 2, there's only like 2 heroes ever left up. And so you're basically getting a 1 to 6 of them, or 0 to 6 of them coming at you, which is going to be a lot of damage incoming. So let's give it a couple more tries while I am here. Otherwise, I might just take the camera away and do some fun things here. Nope, instantly linked up with a Gustin. 2 of them linked up at that. Oh man, and I don't think we have the damage on any other heroes except maybe Doppelganger Natalia can like one-shot one of these heroes if we gave her like a melodic. The problem with that is then we lose out on actual Demon Bell triggers to get Vulcan back to the enough energy. And again, CC on this wave, I mean, it helps a little bit because we avoid some attacks, but that's about it. That's literally all it is. And I think all we need to do is get one of these to link up properly, and it should be a victory. Whereas before, even with like the perfect lineup synergy, no pings on Vulcan like this right here, we were still running into issues of not having enough damage. So we'll see what the damage looks like with Unbending Will in round 2 here. We should have enough energy for... Oh, no. Yeah, okay, we do. So this is the big hit right here coming in. Oh, no, we lost energy. That's horrible. That's absolutely horrible. And now we're taking all these pings. But hold on, this is our moment in round 3. We have to kill every single one of them right here. And we did it. It was close. It was definitely close. So I do think we need Unbending Will, and we just need the RNG to line up where we don't lose energy or anything, and we just have a hell of a punch hit, and we don't get linked up. I'm gonna give it a try. If for some reason it does not work, guess we'll kind of just end the video here. We aren't linked, so this is going to be the one attempt I think I'm going to show you guys. All right, we're going to see all these Demon Bell actives go off. Feeding energy. Nobody's linked up. We're going to get ready for this round 2, which I think happens right here. Round 2. All right. Oh, and immediately, see, that's what I'm talking about. The new links that pop up, that is going to be the worst case scenario, is it immediately links up and you only have 2, maybe 3 heroes alive. There's a high chance that it will get linked to Vulcan, and then you don't even get your second round active off, which honestly is pretty dang devastating here. So, yeah, I'm going to let this run for a little bit. We'll see if we find something. If not, well, we'll have to come back and see if RNG blesses us other ways, because this is going to be my last attempt that I do right now with me on screen, because Vulcan has a shot here. He definitely has a shot at a round 2 active. It's just got to be no linked up in the beginning of round 2. Gonna be a lot of ping damage here. All right, round 2. Don't get linked up. 2. No, okay, that's not... Oh, that was a bad one. Oh my gosh, that was so close. So I'm gonna let this run and we'll see if it's there. If not, we'll have to just try RNG on another day. Hopefully you guys enjoy this one. Hopefully I'm back. If not, see you guys next time.